In this video, we're going to talk about the Meike 85mm T2.2 cinema lens. Hey everyone, Paul Kepner here, and welcome back. On this video, we are going to talk about the Meike 85mm T2.2 lens. Meike just sent these lenses out not too long ago. I've had this one for about a month now. Tried it on my Z-Cam, tried it on my GH5, the AF100A, and the original pocket cinema camera, which I'm actually using right now to film this video with another Meike. I'm using the 35mm T2.2 wide open. So just to give you an idea of how the Meike lenses will stack up with this one. Anyway, so like I said, I've had this one for a little bit. I've taken it out. I've used it all over. I've tried to get shots of people up close, but with the whole coronavirus thing, they don't really want you getting up in their face with a camera. So I tried to get as best as I could on distance. I did take it to a friend's house and got some shots on the 4th of July. They were shooting off some fireworks and the kids were playing with them, and I got some slow motion stuff. So, and it was in the evening, so this lens was wide open. Let's take a look at it real quick. All metal, fully machined aluminum construction. The follow focus and the aperture are all machined aluminum as well, so nothing is plastic on this lens at all. The front filter thread is 77mm, just like all the rest of the lenses. The back is all machined aluminum, so you don't have to worry about anything breaking on this. I did a comparison with this lens. I lined them up so that way I can see exactly how it lines up with the rest of the lenses. The 12mm is a little bit shorter. The 16 and 25, they're a little bit taller. You have the 35, which is a little bit taller than this one, and then this one is the same size as the 50mm. The follow focus gears are all lined up, so if you set your follow focus once, you don't have to keep changing it. Keep changing its position as you change lenses. You can leave it set, switch your lenses out, and then you're good to go. The aperture is a totally clickless aperture. Also has 10 rounded blades, so as you stop down, you're going to get perfectly round bokeh every time. The glass has multi-coatings on it, so it's very hard to get it to flare. When it does, it's not going to be the bright in your face purple greens and blues like you get on vintage glass. It's going to be more of a subdued whitish purple lavender style. It's not ugly, but I'm just letting you know that it does flare. It just takes a lot of work to get it to flare. So I wouldn't mix this with a set of vintage glass. If you're filming in a nighttime scene, this would probably work well with some vintage glass. The only thing to take into consideration, besides the multi-coatings and the lack of flaring, it's very sharp and very clear. And also, I have a 42-inch monitor for my computer, and I did not see it, but I couldn't see any chromatic aberrations on this one. So if you're trying to mix it with other vintage glass, just be mindful of that and take that into consideration. Other than that, if you're mixing it with the other Meike lenses, it'll blend beautifully and you won't have any problems with it. These are all color matched with all the rest of the lenses, so as you switch out, say you go from 12 to 35 to this 85 or something like that, all your T-stops are going to be exactly the same. So as long as you set this lens with the other ones, you're perfectly fine. And also you don't have to worry about adjusting your coloring in post, because these are all these lenses are color matched, which makes it very, very nice on a shoot. Let's take a quick look at the test shots that I got and we'll come back here. right, as you can see on the test shots, the kids playing with the fireworks at night and the sparklers and everything going off. It's a high contrast situation, and there was some flaring. You could see a little bit, you know, on the lens, but it's not very in your face. It does give you wonderful, wonderful images, though. All in all, I'm really happy with this lens. I'm very happy to have it added to my set. In fact, my 3 favorite focal lengths are the 35, the 50, and the 85, just because you can get the separation. They also do pretty close. This one will focus down to about 24 inches, so you could get pretty close to somebody and do a, you know, extreme close-up of their eyes or something like that. I do use the wides more for establishing shots and things like that, but yeah, I love the longer focal lengths. It's just what I like. This lens should be available on Amazon and the official Meike site very soon. I don't know the exact retail. I think it's going to be $3.99 if I'm not mistaken, but you would have to double check on the website and see for sure. But yes, if you have other Meike cinema lenses, this will be a very welcome addition to your set, especially if you do a lot of talking, interview type stuff. You've got an 85 for the close-up, and then you can use one of the others for a wider shot, and you know, for a 2-camera shot or 2-camera shoot, something like that. But yeah, Meike 85mm T2.2 cinema lens, great piece of glass right here. Very happy to have it in my kit. Anyway, thanks for watching this review. If you like this and want to see others like it, be sure and hit the subscribe and the bell button down below. If you have any questions at all on this lens or anything else that I shoot or put up on YouTube, be sure and leave it in the comments, and I will definitely get back with you. I try to check it several times a day. But yeah, this is Paul Kepner with Capcraft Media Productions, and I will see you next time.